Oh, we're good.
Dad, look at it.
We come down the road after work from school to come fish. They're fishing with little pieces of brim that they caught from the pond in our backyard.
Oh yeah, baby, you got fish. That's some mud.
That's Uncle Harold's son.
Alright, let me have that back stuff. You still got it?
Yeah.
Set your hook. It ain't big fish bait. He should have it.
Monster Mike that thing.
Get him.
Come on, man. You couldn't.
Monster
Don't get
Mike.
at it. He should be swallowing it.
I don't know. Set the hook. I think I got him. Oh yeah, he was.
There's a cat.
I got my whole line there.
That's a cat. A good one.
Oh, he came off.
Get it.
Still got him.
Stupid mudfish.
Is it a mudfish?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mudfish.
Oh!
Casey, keep
I moved
shining it.
Closer in. Instead of putting it way out there, I got it. I only had it about a quarter of the way out.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a buttercat, ain't it? Yeah. Good buttercat. That right there is the best flathead bait you'll get. That's,
How far?
Dad, you're saving that for tomorrow, ain't you?
we catching up with these little buggers. We'll be eating.
Turn him.
He's a buttercat. See yellow?
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of those.
They're buttercat bullheads. That's one of the best eating catfish you'll eat. But
We have
they
a bunch
got
of those
some
in the pond.
bad little spines.
How
You get
far to throw out?
not far.
Are they?
About a quarter of the way. Yeah, not far at all. If we had chicken livers, I guarantee you we done had probably 10 or 15 of them right there. You getting a bite, babe? Babe, you getting a good bite.
I said I put mine there.
Get him?
I
Huh? Good deal.
don't know if you got me.
Oh!
Oh,
You
it come.
snatched yours and it hit me.
Oh, that's what. How did I snatch mine and it hit you? Mine was no.
You as soon as you snatched it, it come back and hit me in the arm.
Yours?
Yeah.
Oh, well, mine's right
Let
here.
me hold it, baby. Get you back out.
You still got it?
Pretty good fish, whatever your catfish.
A buttercat? Another buttercat. Here's I think it is.
Good one this time. That's a fine buttercat.
Let's get that.
Same thing.
Can't let this.
He's been chewing on it for a while.
Must be a hole down
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a real good one. Oh, that's a nice buttercat here.
there. If it is
Or a channel cat, it's buttercat.
buttercat. Chloe, back up.
Chloe, back up.
That's some mud for you.
Oh, what I missed it. Nope, I got it. Another buttercat.
Shine.
Yep, it is.
Good buttercat too.
No.
Still got my bait.
Liver it out. Holy. He had a good on him. Oh.
Yeah.
I got him. Good one. Good one.
Do you?
Yep.
Finally?
Oh my lord, he's huge.
Do you want
Take your time, take your time.
Carson? Don't fall right there.
Get him off the bank so he don't get that. Easy.
No.
Easy. Mudfish.
Holler at you when you get back.
Mudfish?
Dang.
Alright, we went fishing this weekend. First time in 2024. Deer season's over now, so we're through with that. And trying to get us a mess of fish to eat. But I was going to go through, and I done started cleaning before I thought about it. But we got the buttercats, bullheads that we caught. I've already got them cleaned up. But I was going to do real quick on how to fillet a bass. I've done got started on this one too. But first thing I done was come in right behind the gill plate. Made a cut down. Worked my knife right on the backbone. All the way down. Went through, all the way through. Come back up, staying along the backbone. Follow the ribs. So you get down so far, and that's really all the meat there is. Come back up and cut that. Following the rib bones all the way down. And then there's one fillet with no bones in it. Set this to the side for a moment. I'll get them all done, and then I'll come back and show you how to get the skin off. Come in right behind the fin, the gills, all the way up. Just with the tip of the blade, you're following the backbone, just staying just above the backbone. Once you get so far down, you can kind of feel it go all the way across the backbone. Just keep your knife tilted a little bit, all the way down. And then you just, same thing, coming back up in here, get you a handful of it. Here are the ribs, and all you're doing is just, you're gonna work it right off of them ribs. Once you get it down so far on the ribs to where you're down to where there's no meat left, right here on this line you can see all you're doing is gonna take your knife, stick it through, cut up, and then cut down following the ribs all the way to the edge, and then there you go. And as you can see, there's the ribs. There's a little meat in between there, but they ain't enough for nothing. Now, the last step's gonna be getting your fillet off the. Grab the very end, start your knife, keep your knife angle kind of down, and just slowly work it off. And then you're left with a beautiful fillet with no bones whatsoever. Then you grab the other side, do the same thing. Hold it, start it, angle your knife, just keep working it up. You end up with a beautiful fillet, no bones. Ready to fry. But I was cleaning them. Just had a thought real quick that I would jump on and show y'all how you clean them. You get a beautiful fillet, and that's it. I'm gonna take care of the rest of them and catch y'all later. I'm gonna bring y'all on cooking now. You've seen us catching fish, you've seen us filleting them, getting them ready. Now I'm gonna do the cooking part. As far as, I got my lens breader. You can pick that up at Academy if you want one. They're really nice. Helps out a lot. Whenever we're frying fish, we love Zatarain's Crispy Southern. To us, that's the best one, best tasting. Whenever you're frying, it keeps your fish crispy. Don't come out mushy. and we do like it. Then if y'all come around here, I got my cast iron pot, got my oil in it, got my burner on high at the moment, letting that come to temperature. This is the fillets that we ended up with, and our bullheads. You want to pat them down. You don't want them completely dry, but you want them somewhat dry. You want it moist enough that it'll stick. But if you get it too wet, it'll cake on it and it won't do right. It just doesn't do as good. I'm going to start off with fillets first. Then I'll do the whole fish last. Get up there. And even though this fish fry is pre-seasoned, it ain't got a whole pile of seasoning to it. Our favorite, and this is just our favorite, never tried it, might want to try it, it's pretty good. But if you got a certain way, that's fine too. But we like Tony's. We'll lightly season it in that, and this mixed with this fish fry is phenomenal. I've done a bunch of fish fries, and just about everybody that has ate my fish, whenever we do fish fries, I end up being the one to cook. You can just do one side like I just done, just moderately. Lid on. All you gotta do is whip and shake. Then after doing a little shaking, that fish is ready for the fryer. It ain't quite got up to temperature yet, so while I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more fillets on here and get them patted a little bit, get some of the water off of them. And these fillets, this is all bass fillets. While we were fishing, river ain't quite right at this moment where we are. So we only ended up with 3 bullheads. Didn't have the right bait. Could have probably had a little more, and we didn't fish that long either. It was kind of cold still. But my brother-in-law and another buddy was in the boat, and they done a little bass fishing, and they caught the bass. Got our pot of cheese grits ready to go. Got our beans. Give our grease a little test. I don't use thermometers whenever I'm frying fish, outside or inside. See how that sizzle? This is what I'm looking for. See that sizzle? If you get that, you know you're ready. Start dropping them in the grease. And it ain't gonna take long. I don't like real mushy fish, so I'll leave mine in just a little longer. I don't time it neither, I just go by looks. While that's in, I'll go ahead and load the breader again. There's the next batch ready to go because my grease is hot, it's right now. And y'all, a lot of people says that bass is musky. What I've found, bass is musky if you leave the skin on. So as long as you fillet it off and you got this pretty white meat, there's no musk to bass. The only thing I don't like about this limbs is it will let a little bit come out the edges whenever you're shaking it. But as long as you're not indoors, this is really nice. See them starting to float. Still gonna leave them in there for a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I like my fish to be a crunch outside, not a mushy inside. I find that for me, that's the way that I like my fish. Now with the grease, you don't want to set in excess grease, so take some paper towels and mind your pan with it. That'll soak up the extra grease that you don't need. See, right here, this one's a little bit thinner piece. Right there. That one is actually ready. That one out. And add a piece in. Actually, I can add a couple of pieces, being that we got the room. Look around that here. No thicker piece. There's a little thinner, and we take that one out. Say I don't time it, I just go the way I want it. Body's a little different than that. Alright, so now the first batch is out. Finish adding this batch. Look at that. Looking pretty neat. Some people, and I do it too, if our river was low and wasn't moving much, I would have skinned these bullheads. That's one reason I didn't do it. Another reason, I catfish skinners was outside and we had one heck of a thunderstorm come past here yesterday. So, couldn't get to the skinner. Like I say, if our river was low, wasn't moving much, stagnant like, I would have made sure and skinned them. Even with that, I did take a spoon and I scraped real good and cleaned it that way. That way you ain't got that muddy taste whenever you eat it, because you will get that with bullheads. Especially if the river's low and not moving good. So, back to the fish. Coming out of my last bit of place, and then we'll be on to the bullhead. But I'm telling you, if you've never tried your fish with Zatarain's, Southern Crisp, and Tony Satcher seasoning, you're missing out. You give it a shot, and if you ain't anything like us, you're probably gonna stick with that for a while. Since I discovered this, I've not done my fish any other way. And everybody that ate it don't want no other way. Alright, that bacteria is floating good, been floating good, it's ready. As I'm cooking, I will spread it out, make sure the grease don't set on it. That'll keep it crunchy like it's supposed to be on the outside, and keep the grease from sitting there and soaking into your breader. Carson, come try this and tell me what you think about it. Yep. So, Casey. Come here. Every piece of that. Right here and tell me what you think.
Hot.
I know.
Good.
Very good. Man, that is good. Most people know these fish as bullheads. We call them buttercats. we get the bullheads in, and it'll be easy with these. These are whole fish. They gonna sizzle and bubble pretty good, so be easy. Set them in the grease. Coat, think about that. Good thing about that. Most of the time we'd be outside doing this, but it's still raining nasty. Give it a few more takes and then take them out. Alright. This one is done. Turn them upside down, let the grease drip off as much as possible. Put him up here and let him get on down up. As you can tell, I turned my burner down, had it on double burners. It got a little warm, but it didn't hurt nothing. And that is a wrap. Zatarain's fish fry, southern, crispy southern. It's the cornmeal flour, everything already added. You just bread it and that's it. We used the Tony Sassery's Creole, the original. What I always use on my fish. And then our breader was limbs. You pick that up at Tractor Supply. There'll be a link in the video also. And we gonna eat. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And we will catch y'all next time. Thank you.